Hello, my beautiful beloved creators. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. For those of you who are new here, my name is Carrie, and this is 7 Spiritual Steps to Create Your 7-Figure Fempire. This is an 8-week course that I'm giving free to the members of my group. And thank you for joining me today. Today we're going to do the EFT tapping. This is Wednesday. I try to do tapping on Wednesdays. You can download the tapping points in the file section under day 3 for the tapping videos, for the tapping points. And this is an 8-week course, and I'm trying to keep everyone together as we move along. So this is week 3. I did take down week 1 videos, but you can still watch week 2 videos to get caught up if you're just joining me today. EFT is it's an energy medicine tool to help you release any trapped emotions or any sort of feelings that you're trying to overcome, let go, release, however you feel comfortable saying it. But really what we're trying to do is in any issue, any pattern of your life, anything that you're going through right now, when you're trying to get to the next step, the next phase of your life, whether you're trying to accomplish a specific goal or whether you're just trying to feel happier or whether you're trying to feel better, get over an illness or anything like that, any sort of time that we have, it's a disconnect. It's, our energies we're constantly sending out vibrations from the feelings that we emit, from our energy that we emit. I've been going over this, and we have I gave you a download that shows your emotions so you can kind of see where you are on a vibrational scale. All our energies have been calibrated. This chart here is provided by Dr. Hawkins from his book Power versus Force, where he goes in depth about how he calibrated everything and how he came up with these megahertz to describe the calibrations of the frequencies that he came up with. And so when we do EFT, I've explained this in the last couple videos, so I'm not going to get too much into it this time, but what you really, really, really want to do to have the best results from EFT is really focus on the issue. You can use EFT to heal yourself of most ailments, PTSD, traumas, phobias, anything. So, but the way that it works the best is if you tune into yourself and find your truth. And there are, when you go in to find your truth, sometimes you're going to, there's definite layers to you. And so you can do a round of EFT tapping. For example, a phobia of spiders. You can use EFT to just, at the first round to be okay thinking about spiders. Some people have such a big, huge phobia of spiders that they can't even think about it. So you would do a session of EFT to be able to think about spiders. And then I would do it again, another session, and sessions are, when you're doing energy healing, you heal instantly, but just like when you cut your hand, it takes time to work its way up to the surface. So allow yourself a couple days in between if you're really, really going in deep on some things, which is why I like doing them on Wednesdays. So we have a week in between so you can think about it and adjust and, allow it to percolate to the top. So I would suggest doing one session on being able to think about spiders, and then do the next session where you're actually looking at a picture of a spider. And then, because that, you know, creates a whole different set of emotions and synapses. And then do another session where you're looking at a video of a spider. And then that way you're getting used to the creepy crawly movement of it. And then the next session, you know, see if you can actually, you know, I don't know if you want to see spiders or anything like that, but, you know, you can see the progression of that and do different layers. And it's the same thing when we're trying to heal ourselves or release a block or heal a trauma or a tragedy or a phobia or anything like that. You want to work through the layers, and sometimes it takes different mini sessions. Sometimes, like, say if you were in a car accident or had something, you know, trauma like that, our brain kind of works like a movie camera. You know, we see a movie with all the pictures put together and it seems like, you know, like real life where it's a natural flow of things. But really, a movie is a series of snapshots. You know, there's, you know, each cell or each picture is put together and projected so it looks like it's a moving picture. You know, it's a movie. So that's kind of how our mind works. So when you tap on something, try to play the whole movie in your mind. You know, work through it, because there's, you know, there's the start, there's a middle, there's an end, there's the aftermath, and all that kind of stuff. So each session, move yourself towards your issue. Now, the good news is, as the more you use this, the more you get to the root of how you're feeling on things, the faster it works. Because it's just like, you know, it's just like any sort of building any sort of muscle. You know, you do 10 reps of 10 and you're sore, but the next day you can do 10 reps of 20 and you're better at it, and the next day, you know, you can do 10 reps of 50 and you work your way up. So you're building up that muscle. So EFT works the same way. You're building up that muscle to tell yourself, I don't want to feel this way anymore, I want to feel this way, and you'll get stronger and stronger and stronger, and you won't have to do as many tapping sessions to clear the traumas and the issues or release the trapped emotions that you're trying to. So, having said that, let's just go ahead and dive into this today. If you have any questions or anything like that, be sure to post them in the comments and we can answer those. And let's get started. Let me just adjust this real quick. Read that. Okay. Okay, so sorry about that. All right, so we always start with the karate chop point. Just like if you were, you know, doing karate, you just, you know, hit that point. It doesn't matter which hand. Sometimes I switch back and forth. Sometimes, you know, just whatever is comfortable. There is no wrong way to do this. You can do better just by the more intensive that you focus on what you're trying to work through. So the reason we hit the karate chop point is because when we have a lot of momentum, you know, there's energy systems flowing through our body. So the tapping points that we're tapping on are meridian points, just like you use in acupuncture or acupressure. Well, so we have these energy systems flowing through our body, and when we have phobias or traumas or trapped emotions, we have a lot of momentum of keeping those things. Just like if you break your hand and you don't set it properly, your body immediately starts healing. You know, when you break something or whatever, your body immediately starts healing itself. So you actually have to make sure that the bones are set properly. Otherwise, it's going to heal no matter how it is. So sometimes doctors have to re-break your hand so they can set the bones properly and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So when we have these phobias, these trapped emotions, all it is just an energy block. And if we have discovered that they no longer serve us, or we're ready to let them go, we need to change the energy pattern from going one direction to the other direction. So when you tap this karate chop point, it's really just sort of like an attention grabber. It's saying, hey, I want those energies to start going the other way. And then we say the setup statement, which is, even though I have this issue, I still love and accept myself. Now, because there's a lot of momentum going in the reverse direction, when they first discovered the EFT, they discovered that people weren't as receptive to just starting with the tapping because their energies were going the wrong way. And then to accept themselves and try to turn that energy around, the system almost rebuked it. You know, it's just like, well, no, I'm happy going the wrong direction because it's status quo. This is normal for me. You know, sometimes we're trying to improve our lives and we get that resistance and we're like, why? I'm trying to better my life. I'm trying to, you know, reach my goals. I'm trying to do this kind of stuff. But, you know, your guardian at the gate is like, nope, you know, because you're alive. I'm just trying to keep you alive. But what we want to do to our subconscious is say, no, no, no. We don't just want to be alive. We want to thrive. We want to feel good. We want to be happy. We want to be healthy. We want to have abundance of wealth and joy and bliss. So we have to tell that little subconscious guardian at the gate, you know, even though we have this problem, you know, we want to let it through. We want to let it go. So we still love and accept ourselves no matter what it is. And it's okay that we have this issue. So today what I want to talk about is, I think we need to go into worthy, and because anytime we are trying to heal our lives or reach a goal or go to that next step, it's a moving, and our guardians of the gate's like, nope, we're not going to let you do that, you know. And so what normally happens, or what happens to most of us, is we think, well, I guess I just don't deserve to be happy. I guess I don't deserve to be healthy. I don't deserve the money, or something like that. It's that just those little insecurities that we picked up along the way. That's not who we really are. We are unlimited spiritual beings with unlimited potential, and we are perfect just the way we are. We are worthy, we are deserving, we are, you know, that is our natural state, is these high-flying vibrations. So anytime we're not up here in these high-flying vibrations, it's because we have something trapped that we need to let go of. So I want us to start with worthy and see how we do with that. So if you have any questions or comments on that, let me know for sure. And, you know, we've got 5 more weeks of this tapping, so if there's a specific topic you want to tap on, please let me know and we'll get to it. So having said that, we're just going to go through. So here we go. Even though I may not feel worthy sometimes, I still love and accept myself. And even though I might be out of alignment with optimum health, an abundance of wealth, and true happiness, I still love and accept myself. And even though there may be some things that I'm not allowing into my life right now, I know that I'm an unlimited spiritual being, and I know that it's okay, and I know that the universe has my back, and I love and accept myself. Okay, so now move through the points. Eyebrow points. Unworthy. You just want to pick a word that, like I said, get to the root. each word, each emotion has its own vibration. So if unworthy doesn't, you're like, well, I'm worthy, but maybe I'm just not good enough. So then you would, let's go, I'm not good enough. And then you would go, what's wrong with me? Why am I out of alignment? Why do I not feel good? What's holding me back? How do I allow myself to get to the next level? I feel so unworthy sometimes. I feel depressed sometimes. I get sick sometimes. And I'm not allowing myself to feel like an unlimited spiritual, abundant being. And I feel depressed. And I feel unworthy. And I don't feel good enough. And that really hurts. It really hurts to feel like I don't deserve happiness. It really hurts to feel like I don't deserve optimum health. It really hurts to feel like I don't deserve joy and bliss and happiness. It really hurts when I don't feel good. It really hurts when I'm scared about starting something new. I want to allow abundance of wealth. I want to allow optimum health. And I want to allow true happiness into my life. But sometimes I just don't feel good enough. Sometimes I'm riddled with guilt. Sometimes I'm riddled with shame. Sometimes I don't feel good. Sometimes I just don't feel worthy. And it seems like I just don't deserve good things because they're not coming to me. I feel sick. I'm broke. My business isn't going the way I want it to. My bank account isn't as full as I want it to be. So therefore, something must be wrong with me. I guess I just don't deserve it. I guess I'm just not worthy enough. And that hurts. And I don't want to feel that way anymore. And I'm ready to let that go. Because I am an unlimited spiritual being. And I understand now how my vibrations work. And I understand how the law of attraction is responding to my emotions. And I understand that when something doesn't seem right, or I'm not getting the results that I want, it's just the universe letting me know that I need to fine-tune my focus. I set the intention to be happy. I set the intention for optimum health. I set the intention for an abundance of wealth. And the universe is just letting me know that I have resistance that no longer serves me. And now I know I have the power to choose to let those go. I can choose optimum health. I can choose to feel abundant and allow wealth to come pouring in. I can choose to feel happy no matter what. And I'm doing that right now. I choose to release my resistance to optimum health. I choose to release the resistance to the abundance of wealth. I choose to release the resistance to true happiness. Because I'm an unlimited spiritual being, and I deserve the good things of life. I deserve to reach my dreams and my goals. I deserve to feel good all the time. I deserve to allow money to come flowing into my life. I deserve to have a successful family, a successful business, a successful partnership, a successful, what else? So just a successful personal life, because I am worthy and I deserve it. And I understand that whenever I don't feel worthy, it's not because I'm not worthy. It's just because the universe is letting me know that I'm letting something get in the way. And then I just have to choose to take my power back and focus on what I want and fine-tune what I want and allow the abundance and goodness of life to flow to me easily and effortlessly and wonderfully, because that is who I really am, because that is my birthright. I'm an unlimited spiritual being, and I choose to feel good. And I choose to know that I am worthy, and I choose to know that I am deserving. And I choose optimum health, and I choose to have an abundance of wealth, and I choose to have true happiness. It is done. It is done. It is done. All right. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel better. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on that, or if there was anything else that you would like me to address. And have a blissful day, because you deserve it. You are worthy, and that is your natural state. All right. I love you all. Have a great day.